mean, I put it out there. I want to battle Jay. I mean, now, I was with Nori and I was like, I did call him my arch nemesis. I didn't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we all cool. But when you say do it for the culture, what better matchup than that? What better matchup than that? You know? That's what it is. Listen, I'm not worried about anybody. My catalog is crazy. My catalog is crazy. I'm not worried about anybody. But you know who I'm going after.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. And this goes into the second question I was going to ask. Was there ever a battle between yourself and Jay-Z? Because there was rumors that actually happened in a pool room. I don't know if it was in your room.
Yeah. Instead of asking me, ask him.
I want to know the result. I'm here with you. I want to know.
I mean, you heard about it, so you already know what the answer is. But instead of me answering that question, ask him. Ask him. Let's put it like this. He was with Original Flavor, and I was with Harlem Nights. You know what I'm saying? That was my man to them. Those was his man to them. And after the two men to them got their battle on, you know, we had our little situation. You know what I mean? Right. Put it like this. I ain't never lost a battle. I'm a battle rapper. I ain't never lost a battle. Ain't a Braven ever said they wrap me up in a battle. Ever. Can't be serious.
Listen, I
started off battling. My first rap was a battle. What? First one. The first thing I wrote was a battle round. Come on, son. I do this for a different reason.
X, I think that if you battle Jay on Instagram Versus, it will literally break the internet. It will break the internet.
Listen, I don't know what it's going to do. I'm not really worried about what it's going to do. But I know people would love to see that.
Well, I would love to see it.
I know the fans would love to see that because we're at a time where, you know, we can't do shows. You know, we can't do appearances and all that. So, I mean, when you talk about do it for the culture, hey, what better situation to have? What better? I'm telling you, that'll be the one.
You are on my top 50.
Don't misunderstand. Like I have a tremendous amount of respect for him. You mean?
Right.
That's why I'm like, all right, it has to be with him. You mean? It has to be with him. You mean? Because I do respect him. And yo, his lyrics is crazy. You mean? Like Reasonable Doubt. Man, I knocked that in the whip. Oh, yo, take your man. You take the dope? All right, there it is. Yo, Jay. You mean?
Okay, so you gotta look at it this way. You've got X-Boy Give It To You, Party Up, Get At Me, Dog. You got a million different records that you could go. He got a million different records that you could go. What are your 5 records that you would just absolutely bring into that battle? What are the 5?
You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that. That's you asking me to show what bullets I got in the gun. Don't do that. Come on. We don't do that.
I got it. Now, last question. Again, like I said, you're in my top 50 MCs. You're actually in my top 20 MCs. Being one of the top 20.
I'm feeling some kind of way. Just the top 20?
Okay, so here we go. Hold on.
They got their own opinion.
Hold on 1 second, actually. Hold on 1 second. So let's go with it. Let's go in. Hold on 1 second. So, Rakim, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, LL, Belly Bell, Grandmaster Cass, Slick Rick.
All right.
Hold on.
All right. You do that. Okay, I get it.
I'm getting with
I get it. You go all the way back.
Yeah, listen.
As you should though.
We can't just go into. We have to start with the.
Oh, now, all right. Now you got me wondering. When you say top, do you mean lyrically or just what inspired you to do what you're doing?
Okay, so let's break that down.
If you say lyrically, half of what you said is dead.
But hold on, it was
right.
Hold on, X. It was
lyrically.
It was lyrical.
How about we start off with Grandmaster Cass? How about that? Lyrically, Grandmaster Cass. You mean? Come on, let's start off with him. You mean?
Hold on.
Start with Grandmaster Cass first.
Melly Bell. You gotta go with Run DMC.
Listen, hip hop, hit it, did it. What the fuck is a hippie?
But you gotta respect.
I mean, you said lyrically. Well, we talking lyrically. We're not talking in time zones because Grandmaster Caz was dope back then, and what he said back then is hot now.
But X, listen to this.
Well, I'm off the mic. This is what I said about Dracula living and dead. Come on. It was dope. He was a storyteller back then.
Okay, so listen to this. Rakim,
Yeah.
Bougie Rap, Big Daddy Kane,
Yeah.
Finesse, Nas, Black Thought, Fabulous, David Kiss, Slick Rick, Fred the Godson, Raekwon and Ghostface, Biggie,
Yeah.
Slick Rick, KRS, Lloyd Banks, Big L, Eminem, DMX, Drake.
Lloyd Banks.
Huh? Lloyd Banks, of course.
Lyrically?
The illest lines ever.
Quote 4 bars. Impress me with 4 bars is.
Come on, X. Come on, I can't even
4 bars. Yo, that shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be hard. 4 bars. 4 bars. No, fuck it. Give me 2.
I can't
2
think
bars.
of them.
Huh?
I can't think of them now. I just was right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Come on, let me ask you.
Okay, anybody I named? Bars on deck.
Come on, listen. Prodigy, Eminem, Drake,
Yeah.
Ice Cube, Method Man, Redman, Chuck D, Q-Tip, Lil Wayne, Big Pun, I Said Yourself, Inspector Deck, Busta Rhymes, Kendrick Lamar, Common, Das Effects, J. Cole, Trench, The Game, EPMD, Cameron Mates, DOC.
Hold on. You're leaving out my man, though. That's it? No.
You can make me yell over you. You know you yell.
Hold on. I didn't hear Big L.
Big L. I said Big L.
All right. That's top 5. He's in the top 5. Him, Pun, Rakim.
Hold on.
I'll get back to you the rest of them.
Big Daddy Kane.
Let's do back in. Body on the mic.
Nas.
Boogie Rap. Yeah. Kane.
Who? Did I miss anybody to you? I said Scarface. I did not put.
Oh, yeah. Right. Stop. Yes.
I got yep.
Named a couple I wouldn't have named it for you, but you got a top 20. I keep it to 7. You know what I mean? You know, but you can go on for days. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The rap thing. And, niggas have dope songs. But lyrically, like something they said that was impressive. I'm not saying the people you named weren't that, but I'm talking about if you go put them in that category, have those bars on deck.
Now, hold on. This is the question I want to ask you.
This is the last question.
Hold on.
The last question, 3 questions ago.
You've been talking to me.
I'm just saying.
Andre 3000, I put at the end, and I also put Tupac at the end, and I got hell for that. I do agree with Andre 2000. I did not put Tupac in there for lyrics. I did put him in there for impact on hip hop, and I did put him in there for delivery.
Right.
Oh, but that's a different list.
Right. I feel what you're saying. I just think we have different opinions on what makes someone lyrical.
What makes somebody lyrical to you?
The play on words and how they play on words. So the content and how they play with it. Like him. Stop brother. Said Dingham, I never dug him. He couldn't follow it long enough for it to follow him. You know what I mean? That's like, when you do that, yeah.
It's one R in the alphabet. It's a 4-letter word. It's one R in the alphabet. It's a 4-letter word.
Right. He's already in my top 5.
Okay, so hold on.
When I say that, like, you can take the art from back then and put him against anybody now, and he'll still be in the top 5. That's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about the time period when they came out. I'm talking about you take him from then and put him against somebody now, and he'll body it.
Okay.
He'll be on the first 48. They have me in that room asking questions. Where were you? When I got killed?
Listen. Uzi Rap, I flow. My shadow grow when I walk slow. Marriage hurts flow. Coming back like I'm avenging my brother's death. I leave veterans running for medicine because I put out more lights in the fight.
Yeah. I'm on a decade. Do a front page, I'll make front page. Headline, suck up today's deadline. The head is way past that time. Yeah. Come on, I'm right there. Cool G rap. Yeah. Yeah.
You know something? We're gonna.
That shit was one of the hardest joints. But don't forget the scenario with Busta. Yeah.
Busta Black Dollars.
From the county. Yeah.
He got some. Listen, I'm telling you.
How you gonna leave out Busta? How you gonna leave out Busta?
I didn't leave Busta.
Busta's a beast.
Listen, I'm gonna say it to you.
Maybe I don't hear so good.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe I don't hear so good. I don't know.
I'm gonna say it to you one more time.
I got gray hair. Maybe I don't hear so good.
Hold on. And the first five people are in order. The rest is in no particular order. The first five: Rakim, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, and LL. Everybody else is in no order. Lord Finesse, Nas, Black Thought, Fabulous, Jadakiss, Slick Rick, Fred the Godson, Raekwon and Ghostface, Biggie, Jay-Z, Slick Rick, Melly Mel, DMX, yourself, KRS, Lloyd Banks, Big L, Prodigy, Eminem, Drake, Run DMC, Beanie Sigel, Grand Puba, Ice Cube, Method and Redman, Chuck D, Q-Tip, Lil Wayne, Kool Moe D, Grandmaster Caz, Bun B, Big Pun, Inspector Deck, Joel Ortiz, Busta Rhymes, Kendrick Lamar, Common, Das Effects, J. Cole, Tretch, The Game, EPMD, Snoop Dogg, Cameron, Nate, DOC, Papoose, DL Smooth, Lupe Fiasco, Deep Jordan, T.I., Most Definitely Talib Kweli, Scarface, and Tupac.
Yeah, you can flat what's the on 4 3 2 1 with us?
Cannabis.
Oh yeah, you said cannabis.
Cannabis.
You said cannabis?
Cannabis. Cannabis.
Did you say cannabis?
No, I didn't say cannabis, but cannabis.
Cannabis ain't about half the.
Yes, cannabis. And then for female,
Cannabis was a beast. It's a beast.
For female MCs, I put Roxanne Shante.
You can't do that. You can't do male and female. You can't do male and female. A hot rapper's a hot rapper. Regardless of the don't matter. Hot rapper's a hot rapper. Remy Ma is up there at the top. Remy Ma.
I'm gonna give you my list right now.
Hold up though. Shorty from Texas, Anaya. The one that pumps up my label, Cashmere from Harlem. Come on, man. Go get us. Don't scratch. Hit him. I'm putting. Yeah. I females gonna put down half them boys. I got females gonna put down half them boys. Get them, girl.
Nice. I'm gonna give you.
I'm telling you, I got girls that body.
Since I put the females in order,
Why you doing male and female? A hot rapper's a hot rapper. That's the way I tell a lyricist is a dope lyricist.
Okay, so listen.
It don't come down to sex.
Okay, so listen.
This is your fifth last question.
Okay, so here's Roxanne. You fool. Roxanne Shante.
Roxanne Shante, yes.
Little kid.
Roxanne Shante, yeah. And yo, Baby Sid is like MC Light. Queen Latifah. Yo, a lot of people don't know how dope Roxanne Shante was, yo. You know what I mean? Because what she did on the record wasn't what she was doing on stage. You know what I mean? She was bagging the body on stage, off the top. Just like, what she did on that little Roxanne joint, that was nothing compared to how dope she was, yo. I saw the documentary, yo. She was rapping up, man.
Queen
Latifah. Back then, I'd have married her. I'd have asked her to marry me.
Nicki Minaj, Muhammad Diaz, Rod Digger, Eve, Lauryn Hill, Nonchalant, Missy Elliott, The Brat, Remy Ma, Sweet Tea, Moni Love, Heather B, and Lady of Rage. I'm out on that note. I'm out.
There you go. Well, that's pretty much all the female rappers ever.
Nah. There was some that we left out, bro. There was some we left out, man.
Okay. A lot of people don't know that the scene from the Joker, where you on the steps dancing, we did that in the answer video 20 years ago. You know what I mean? 20 years ago. On them same steps. One thing right up and then down. I mean, like, we had that location already.
When I think of always think of. I think of manly. I think of fearless. I think of unafraid. I think of do it solo. Has there ever been something that
Is it what?
I think of certain things. I think of someone who's never afraid. I think of someone who stands by himself on his own, and I think of somebody who is strong. Is there?
All right, let me say this. I'm not gonna say that I've never been afraid. I'm not gonna say I've never been afraid because I have been afraid. You know what I mean? And to this day, the thing that I'm afraid of the most is not being me. You know, and when it comes to standing on my own, it might have looked like I stood alone, but I never stood alone. I never stood alone. I always stood with the streets behind me. You know what I mean? And as long as I stood, they stood with me. You know, so I was never on my own. Ever. Ever.
What is the one thing that actually scares you? If there was one thing that you would say that scares you, what would it be?
I told you the one thing that scared me was not being able to be myself. Because a lot of people don't understand fame is a monster. Fame is a monster. Fame is something that'll have you not being yourself. Fame is something that'll have you acting different and being different and being okay with that. I never wanted to be okay with not being me. You know, I never wanted to be tricked into being someone else and not being the person I am, because the person I am is what got me to where I'm at.
I always, when I every interaction I had with you, everything that we've ever done together, whatever it is, you've always been authentic. I can say that. You've never been Hollywood. You've never been on no bullshit. You've never been, I hit you later and then I call and the number, it's the wrong number. That's the one thing that I 100% say. You're also a man who talks about God openly and freely in an industry where that's not really cool to do that. What made you be able to be open and talk like that to show your faith?
Well, I mean, like you said, in an industry where, you know, that's not often talked about. I've never been an industry person. I just happen to be in the industry. And there's a big difference. There's a big difference, you know. So, like, what got me to where I'm at, I had to keep it with me. And it's not so much that I'm a religious person, I'm a spiritual person. I have a relationship with God. I mean, and when I'm at my lowest, my faith is the strongest. And I don't understand why that is, because like it's at those times when God can show up and get you through the roughest times you ever been. When you alright, hey, who do you need? You know, you think you don't need anybody or anything, but it's when you're at your lowest that you realize you need something to get you through, and God was always there.
At what point did the presence of God become strong in your life? When did you actually find God? When was it? At what point?
I mean, as far back as I can remember, God has been, you know, in my life in one way or another. Nice glasses? Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. Say what up. What's up and walked up? Yeah. That's Exodus. And I mean, as far back as I can remember, man, my mother was a Jehovah's Witness. My grandmother was Baptist. When I went to the institutions, you know, I was Protestant for a minute, I was Catholic for a minute, and I got locked up. I was, you know, I took my shahada, I was Muslim for a minute, and it's like I gained a well-rounded knowledge of each religion. And pick the one that best suited me. I mean, the one I felt was like the realest.
Okay. It's said that the people with the dirtiest past become the best servants for God. Do you believe that? And do you see yourself?
I'm a walking, breathing, living example of that. If you don't do something, how can you expect to help somebody else get through something? It's not by words alone. It's by experience. You know what I mean? And God allow you to go through something just to be able to use you to help someone else get through something. to bring them to him. And man, like if I had to look back and change anything, I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change anything. Because the hardest times I've been through was the times that I was able to see that God was there for me. When everything was going good, what was I wasn't looking for nothing. But it's in my darkest times when I had the least amount of anything that I became aware of what God was willing to do for me, because that's when I needed something to happen.
You know, I watched 2 weeks ago. I was with my girlfriend. Your in my soul. Like, I watched you do that in my soul. And originally, when you were gonna come on, I asked you to do that. You can't just do it with the cuff. It has to hit you.
No, it's not that I can't. It's that I won't, because I respect it too much. I respect it way too much. God put it in my heart to do that at that time. And the word says obedience is better than sacrifice. So before you give God what you think he wants, how about you just do what he asked you to do? And he asked me to do that at that time. And I ain't gonna front, I was nervous. You know, I had the butterflies in my stomach, just like before I get on stage. You know, I didn't know how it was gonna turn out, but I'm like, well, you know what? God asked me to do this. So I did it. And I will only do it when he asked me to do it.
So that was going to be my next question. Would you ever consider having your own service, kind of like Kanye, with the Sunday service? Well, that's just absolutely not.
See, the thing about that is like to put it on a day to say, all right, this day I'm going to get touched by God. To me, it don't make sense. It's whenever you get touched by him, then speak it, then do it. You mean? You know, you're not going to get it like that. It's not going to happen. Oh, every Sunday God's going to talk to me. That don't even make sense. And when he does talk to me, trust me, I will pass it on.